Hey everybody, this is Dr. Bird, here to play some Mass Effect Andromeda. This is episode 1 of what will probably be about 7,000 episodes. This game came out last week, and as you may or may not know, there were some controversy, some people upset about the animations, and the reviews have been pretty mediocre, a little above average, but probably should be about average. I'm enjoying it. I played the original trilogy, and I think that it's been fun. I'm not necessarily going to call it the greatest game ever so far, but I played about 7 hours of it, and I'm hoping that there's plenty more fun stuff to do, and I'm having fun, so that's really what matters to me. Now, I've played this through a couple times, not through all the way, but I played the early access, and I created a character for that. She ended up looking a bit like an Oompa Loompa. The more the game went on, I couldn't stand to look at her. So I've created a couple of other characters, and I'm actually going to import the characters that I had initially created, and hopefully, there we go. That's my first one. This is Sable, who's named after. Tends to be the name I use for all of my female characters. I tend to make female characters, and I believe her name is still Sable. Oh, they still have her as Sarah Ryder. That's interesting. I always name them Sable. And the twin, of course, is going to be this guy. And you know, I had fun creating these, but I didn't want to like make people watch me create them. Although if we want to, you'll see her face plenty as we start this up. So I'm gonna play on normal. I played a little bit on hardcore, and while it was fun for me, I died a little bit too much, and for a let's play I feel like watching me die a bunch of times is just gonna be frustrating. So yeah, I don't ever play Insanity unless I play a game a lot. So I probably played the hard mode on the hardest mode on Mass Effect 2 because I played through that one about 3 times, and that's certainly not as much as other people probably have played, but whatever, it's not a competition, right? So my goal here is to do some commentary and play the game, enjoy the story. I'll probably talk more during the action parts. There's lots of action, lots of puzzles and action and shooting. I'll try not to talk as much during the dialogue, but as you'll figure out early on, some of the dialogue is pretty silly, and some of the story stuff is pretty silly, and I just can't help myself.
Every great moment in our history began with a dream.
Narrator.
Each bold leap forward was achieved by those willing to do anything to attain it. We are, all of us, leaving behind families, homes, the very birthplace of our species. Some for discovery, to see the unknown. Others for a new start. But today, whatever our reasons, we take the first steps toward a new future for humanity. Today, we begin to make our dream reality.
In the year 2185, humanity lives in a golden era of interstate travel. Our discovery of ancient alien ruins on Mars propelled our understanding of science and technology ahead by thousands of years. While many now enjoy the newfound freedom and challenges of exploration in the Milky Way, others look to even more distant stars. For the 100,000 adventurers embarking on this Andromeda. Mass Effect. Bling! Of course, if you played the original trilogy, you were probably excited enough to play this one that I don't need to say anything. If you never played the originals, you can totally pick this game up and not really be lost. It is a standalone storyline. It's definitely, it's got obviously a bunch of references that people played the trilogy will appreciate. There's little Easter eggs here and there. Even in just the short amount I've played, I found quite a few. You won't be missing out, though. I would say, though, that if you like video games and you haven't played Mass Effect, you should play the original trilogy. The first one's a little clunky just because it's the original, but it's got the best of the RPG elements. I enjoyed that one a lot. The second one I enjoyed the most of all, I think, because the storyline was the most exciting. It was paced well, had a nice mixture of action and story and hard choices. The third one had some hard choices. I think the developers made some hard choices, and also the players had to make some hard choices. You don't need to hear the debates about Mass Effect 3. It was a good game, and that's all I'll say. There she is. I'm really actually very happy with this design, this character design. Because even with the
deep breaths, you're gonna want to take it easy.
I've been taking it easy for 600 years.
Ryder, recon specialist, Pathfinder mission team.
Pathfinder team, eh? The ones finding us a home.
Can you make it somewhere tropical? Nice, warm ocean, summer year-round?
How about we get her a cup of coffee first?
She wants to commit genocide. Find us a tropical island with gold. We want to kill people and take their stuff. Anyway, even with the janky facial animations, I think that my character came out really good, and I've already played with her through the first prologue here, and she looks good.
Ryder,
I like her.
let's get you checked out.
The right mix of
Look here.
soldier explorer face.
Unusually high ratio of potential candidates for Golden Worlds. The Helios
Golden
cluster was
Worlds.
selected as our destination. Now you are a part of the first wave of arcs arriving in Andromeda, our new home for humanity.
I like this
Makes
move with
it
her
sound
finger.
so
Watch
easy,
this.
doesn't it?
Easy's no fun.
I hope not. I signed up for a little adventure before we settle down.
Well, buckle up. Sounds like you'll get your wish.
Yeah?
Over here now, the
What's this?
Pathfinder wants you all on
Finger?
your feet right away.
And that's about
He
it.
said mission ready within the hour.
Any idea why?
No, but I'm guessing that's where your adventure comes in.
When you do that with the finger, the eyes are
Okay,
supposed to move,
everything
but not
checks
the
out.
head. And
Just
you're
one
supposed
more
to
thing
do...
before I send you on your way.
You know.
Let's test your SAM implant. Sam, are you monitoring? Sam, are you online?
Yes, Dr. DePero. Good morning, Ryder. Are you feeling well?
Anyway, you're supposed to look at the finger and move your eyes, not your head. But also you're supposed to move your finger in multiple directions. I mean, anybody that's got an eye test knows that. So I love the advanced science here is just watch my finger go one direction. Why not just use the machine? I won't complain this much.
I just need a second to get my bearings.
Yes, I will.
What's this about my implant?
A routine check. After being in stasis, we want to make sure the connection's still live.
As the team's mission computer, your well-being is my primary concern.
Assuming the implants work as advertised, Sam sees what you see, in theory. We won't know for sure until we get you in the field. How are you feeling otherwise?
I'm excited.
I'm ready to get to it.
Readings confirmed. I detect an increased level of adrenaline in your system. The neural implant is functioning properly.
Can't explore space without my coffee.
You're all done. Let's get you on your way. Though you may want to hang around while we revive your brother. It always helps to see a familiar face.
I don't like the sound of that.
Whoa. Space! Look at that. That's pretty amazing. That just looks great. That doesn't look great. Whoa. Space dust.
What's happening?
It broke free.
Just hang on.
Engineering, report. Try to brace yourself.
Gravity cryobay is offline.
Careful of the syringe.
I'm almost inside. Hold on.
Floating syringes. I mean, you think in a zero gravity that stuff would actually be magnetized or stuck to the floor in some
This is
fashion.
Cora. I'm at the cryo bay.
But I
Brace for a
don't.
reset.
I didn't design the spaceship, so I should just shut up.
Everyone okay?
I
Thanks,
think
Cora.
so.
What happened?
We're not sure. Sensors are scrambled.
I just saw a
But it's
great
good to see
face.
you're up.
Feels like centuries since we spoke.
This is the Pathfinder. Mission teams continue preparations. Cora, riders, report to the bridge.
You heard him. Let's get...
We have a problem over here.
That looks
It's
like
Scott
a problem.
Ryder.
What's wrong? I don't know. Have to check it out.
What I want to know is, how did it get all the way back there? Because it was over here. Anyway, I'm going to read this data pad. Attention Hyperion personnel, after a 600-year voyage, the good news is we're exactly where we're supposed to be. We've arrived in the Helios Cluster, Andromeda Galaxy, year 2819. All stasis medical personnel should report for duty immediately. Give the Pathfinder mission team revival priority and prep its members for field reconnaissance. Reports of an unusual celestial phenomenon in the cluster are being investigated. Updates to follow. Captain Dunn, hashtag, I'm done with this.
Are they okay? I'm running a dive. Ryder?
Is my brother okay?
Scott's fine. His vitals are strong, but the revival procedure was interrupted.
Can't lose him. What's prognosis? Nah, she's a prognosis
When
lady.
can he wake up?
We don't want to rush it. Sam?
My connection to Scott's implant was suspended. However, his pulse, respiration, and brain activity are all normal.
Good.
To be on the safe side, we'll need to keep him in a low-level coma for a while. Then let his body regain consciousness naturally. He'll be fine.
Glad to hear it.
Thanks, Lexi. Keep us updated. Ryder, I'll wait for you at the door.
Yes, you
you're ready
will.
to go.
Yes, you will. So that's the hallway where there's a bunch of cryo people. I've been down there before. Nothing interesting. This is Liam and Carlisle.
Enjoy your nap, Ryder? Don't think I'll need sleep for the rest of my life.
Probably not.
Maybe another decade or two wouldn't have hurt.
Right. Talk to you later.
That's all they can talk about is sleep. They've been asleep for 600 years.
Hell of a wake-up call, huh? Didn't expect that first thing out of stasis.
Makes two of us. Hang in there.
So we met Liam. He's going to reintroduce himself to us later. Message from Jen Carson. Hello, traveler, and welcome to your first day in Andromeda. This is the dawn of a new era for all of us. As you recover from stasis, know that you're in good hands. In a few short hours, you'll be leaving the Hyperion and joining thousands of your fellow colonists as you chase your fortunes and build the new life you've always dreamed about. It's been a long wait, but I promise you it will be worth it. Jen Carson, founder Andromeda Initiative. I love how they're using a lot of the classic kind of colonialism talk where they've convinced people to go to
Ryder.
seek their fortune.
Or afternoon, or I don't know.
Fisher, you could just pick one. Kirkland.
Good to see you, Ryder. Sorry, still waiting for some coffee.
In space, people still need coffee. Cora, what do you think of that? Nothing? Good.
You ready?
Oh, I'm ready. Something's gonna happen. Over there? Oh! That guy just ran away. What are you doing there, guy? I'm out of here.
Whatever hit the arc fried everything. We have to balance the power load or it could explode.
And you're talking to me because I'm an engineer?
Ryder could find it. She has a scanner. Quick, Ryder, use it to locate the fault.
Quick Rider, tutorial.
This equipment is operating normally. There's no indication of a fault in this component.
Got it.
Relay 2C shows damage from a temperature spike.
Fix it.
Found it. Bad relay.
Ryder, can you go reset it?
Yeah, I can.
There. It's reset.
Whew. Oh, man. I was close. Thank God. Wow. Everybody in Cryo Bay is pretty delicate.
Good job, Ryder. Now we can get to the tram.
Damn it. Look, that guy's got an arm thing.
Was close?
This
We're in Andromeda and we're already scrambling.
This lady's got a thing. Oh, that's a guy.
Not sure your dad'll see it that way.
Yeah, maybe. That would force an override.
Vent log. There's nothing interesting here. It just shows you the year of departure, some strange stuff. There's also a hint here in 2819, third line from the bottom. Nexus arcs, Perchero arcs, the Lucenia and the Nautilus are not detected.
Go ahead and take us to the bridge.
Alright. Yeah. Who's this guy? Hey.
Nope. The guy who knows it best is in stasis.
Oh yeah. Let's do it. Monorail. Monorail, monorail, monorail. Do. Door took a while to open.
Report. We're drifting. Flight controls aren't responding.
Drifting. Like, not in a good way.
First priority is stopping these outages.
Mainline power's been knocked out. We're on reserves, Captain. They won't last.
They won't last. I'll just stand here calmly.
What's our position?
Unknown. We lost telemetry.
Sam, we need eyes out there.
Attempting to adjust sensor array.
Alec, please. You may be Pathfinder, but this is my ship.
Captain, the protocol's clear. In the absence of communication with the Nexus or the other arcs, we proceed to our appointed Golden World. Solid ground.
If it's even out there. Nobody said anything about running into an energy cloud, and that's just a wild guess what we hit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see a planet there, so...
Alec, I need to assess the damage. Stop the bleeding. We've got 20,000 people asleep on this ship. Let's give them a chance to wake up.
Can you blame her?
So here's the thing about this whole conversation. The captain wants to fix the ship. The Pathfinder thinks that the ship will work well enough to get to the golden planet they're supposed to go to. It seems like the captain should be able to fly the ship first.
Captain. I think she gets the final word.
Well, he might.
This isn't about having the final word.
Yes, sir.
Well...
We're coming through. My God.
It's full of stars?
Is that our golden world?
That's Habitat 7. New Earth, if we're lucky. All of our long-range scans told us it was in the green zone. Perfect for human settlement.
It doesn't even look the same.
Looks bad, we can't give up. Yeah, it looks bad.
She's right. It looks pretty dicey from here.
No, dicey?
Sure about those
bad.
scans?
It's a good question.
Things can change. It's been 600 years.
I mean,
Sam.
It's right.
The energy from the phenomenon is damping our senses. Planetary conditions are unknown.
We're marooned. 20,000 souls adrift at sea. And when the power runs out, and stays out, we need to know if that's safe harbor.
And if it's not?
As Pathfinder, it'll be my job to find an alternative. It's what we trained for. But if this goes well, we're already home.
Yeah.
All right, just make it quick.
Goes well.
Harper, the rest of the team should be awake by now. Have them spin up 2 shuttles. Planet Fallen 30.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Cora loves my dad.
A stubborn one, isn't he?
He takes after me as weird because he's my dad, and that's not how genetics work, even in the future.
No one ever said Dad was a diplomat. People skills were never his strong suit.
Just as long as he knows what he's doing. It's not like the cavalry's coming to save the day.
Cavalry?
I need an ETA on our sensor repairs. We're blind out here.
Hey man, blind people could figure it out. Don't be down on the blind. Also, can we point out how the cavalry is a really, really old metaphor by the time this
brother's going to hate that
happens?
Are all the riders adrenaline junkies?
I guess it's in our blood.
Some of us love
I
sugar.
was born a minute ahead of him. I never let him forget it.
Don't worry. I'm sure Scott will pull through.
Yeah, and when he does, he'll want to hear stories.
So, let's get out there and find him one. Right. You'll want to get your helmet. And
Yeah,
maybe stop at the Good Luck Rock before we go.
The what?
It's an old superstition of your dad's.
Alright, so the Pathfinder Team Field Manual. Team, as a member of the Pathfinder team, you play a critical role in the Andromeda Initiative's efforts to establish a foothold in the new galaxy. The team faces many challenges: Golden World site verification, reconnaissance and mapping of unknown territories, scientific analysis and discovery of new phenomenon, potential first contact with extraterrestrials, establishing diplomatic relations with local inhabitants, general support of settlement outposts, and locations for Starbucks. Starbucks.
We scanned Andromeda. Everything was in the clear. Good luck, Rock, huh? Your dad was mountain climbing back on Earth. It caught him from falling. The way things are going today, we'll need any luck we can get.
So the hilarious thing about that is, I'm playing Dragon Age Origins right now, and I never played it before, and I'm playing as a dwarf, and what the dwarves say to each other, you know, is, may the stone catch you, and, that's like their way of saying, you know, break a leg, or if you die, like, you'll go to a good place. Somebody at one point said, may the stone reject me, because they were mad at me. And I think that's pretty funny, because that stone caught her dad. Talk to Fisher.
Ryder?
Hey, Fisher. How's it going?
You want to look at me, Fisher?
From the bridge that your dad and the captain aren't seeing eye to eye on this.
Fisher, how did you hear that rumor? Let's think about this for a second. I was there. Dunn was there. My dad was there. And Cora was there. She's out of shot. So how'd you hear it? I'd say don't believe it.
I don't know what that's about.
Okay, then. I'll just pretend I didn't hear that you took Dunn's side.
More rumors.
Maybe, but I figure at the end of the day, the Pathfinder team answers to the Pathfinder. Besides, your dad's the N7 here. He's got the best aim. I go wherever he goes.
Yeah, well, Fisher, maybe you're a jerk. So this is the radio, this is the music they're listening to, and I've deactivated it every single time I've gone through this prologue. And they say something. They're like, hey,
it's
man.
Kirkland, right?
Yeah. I think we met just before the Hyperion left Earth. Not sure if you know Greer.
Hi there. Your dad say anything about what's going on?
Planet Fallen 30, be afraid. We're home. Sensors are scrambled. Planetfall.
He was all business. Told us to prep and be ready to go.
Short and sweet, huh? Will do.
See you guys on the ride down.
They got playing cards there. I'm playing this, I'm role-playing this a bit like,
Got it.
Sarah.
The Pathfinder is now requiring sidearms. I've opened the armaments locker.
Does not like her
Are we
dad.
expecting trouble, Sam?
A precaution. Please arm yourself, Ryder.
He's got secrets.
Better safe than sorry.
He wasn't a good dad.
Never know.
First contact protocol. This basically says that we don't shoot unless there is clear hostile intent to the Pathfinder mission. And yeah, we'll see how clear that intent has to be.
Hang in there, Scott.
I just opened Scott's locker for no reason. And I opened my
Looks like
dad's.
Dad's already suited up.
Just sneaking a peek in there. What has he got? I think there's some aftershave, that purple bottle. Maybe that's some Axe body spray. And then my dad's got like a glowing coffee mug. Oof. I should drink some water, right? Water's important.
Better not. No bathroom breaks on this trip.
No bathroom breaks. I don't even have a cup. Also,
I've seen my share of the Milky Way, and I've never come across anything like it.
I don't know who she's talking to.
So just another boring day at the office, huh?
Complicated? We can handle it. I hadn't noticed. A complicated one.
I didn't expect everything to go wrong quite this fast.
It's a good test to see what we're made of. I always wondered what it was like when explorers crossed the ocean. Nothing but stars and dead reckoning to guide them.
And a map that said, here be dragons.
Well, if they made it, we can too. And maybe see a dragon along the way.
Let's hope.
Never know. Let's keep an eye out.
And our distance.
On that note, time to get to the shuttle.
That was 4 pointless lines of dialogue. But also, I'd like to point out that,
The Pathfinder team is assembling in the hangar. Analysis indicates alkali feldspar and quartz, commonly known as granite.
I'd like to point out that, in Mass Effect 1 and 2, and by the time this is all happening, Mass Effect 3, human beings have traversed a lot of parts of the Milky Way. And so, explorers, for the lack of a better word...
Dr. Carlyle, with everything going on, I think the Ark needs you more than we do.
It's true.
Pathfinder wants a medic on hand, and if that is home down there, I'm happy to knock on the door.
Anyway, explorers probably would have been space explorers for quite some time, and that ship explorers probably wouldn't be the first reference to make, but again, I'm just being a pedantic idiot. You and me both, this could get rough. You and me both. I want to be nice to the doctor.
It's what we hope it is. It'll be one for the history books. You got a quote ready? One small step.
I'm pretty sure your dad will handle that honor.
All right, team, button it up. We leave in 5.
Sir, we broke out the weapons as requested. Anything we should know about?
Seem prudent, given the situation. We'll be down a man with Scott out.
So one more person
I heard what happened.
Replaced by a bunch of guns.
Your brother's strong.
Got it.
He'll make it.
Better.
He better. 600-year nap and he oversleeps.
You know him. Never was an early riser. Just don't
Dad,
let
your
it
cheeks.
get to you.
Cheeks are
I need
shaking.
you sharp.
Yes, sir.
Your mom would have been proud. Of both of you.
Don't pull that, Dad. It's too late. It's been 600 years.
Okay, team, listen up. I chose each of you for the Pathfinder team, not just because you're talented and passionate, but because you're dreamers, like me. We dream of exploring the unknown, of finding the edge of the map, and then discovering what lies beyond. When people look back on this, and they will, they'll remember we didn't give up. That we kept dreaming, that our first few faltering steps in Andromeda were the beginning of everything they know. We only get one chance to be first. So, let's go make history.
Look at Cora. Every time my dad speaks, she's like,
600 years for this.
Luscious. Yeah, Liam. I hear you.
Archive period, this is Shuttle 1. Switching to manual guidance.
Shuttle 2, taking your lead.
Good luck, Pathfinder team.
There's a strangeness about all the build-up to our landing that I'll get to in a minute.
Whatever it is, it stopped the Hyperion in its tracks.
It appears to be an unstable mass of dark energy.
If you say so.
Steer clear of it.
Getting some chop here.
Gravity anomalies detected.
What?
See if I can even it out.
How come I'm not sitting down? Talk about... Didn't we have to buckle up?
We're clear. Accelerating to cruising speed.
Ryder, we didn't have a chance to meet back in the Milky Way.
Oh, we didn't?
Name's Liam Costa, security and response specialist.
Good to meet you, Liam.
Hard to believe we're finally doing this.
Sure beats reading the brochures.
Beginning arc acceleration. Planet's
A
dead
lot
ahead.
of stars out there. Whee!
Hang on. Initiating atmospheric entry.
Here we go!
Flight guidance is scrambled. It'll pass. The controls are fighting me. We're through.
Holy.
Shuttle 2, are you seeing this?
Copy that. Doesn't look like a golden world from here.
Like the timing.
Ionization levels are rising.
Stay on course to the landing zone.
Oxygen levels are below minimum human requirements.
Timing on this thing coming up is funny. Here it
Keep
comes.
it tight, Shuttle 2.
The mountains are floating.
I just they timed that pretty well. I'll give them credit for that. The mountains are floating?
Has to be advanced engineering.
Hyperion, this is the Pathfinder. We've got evidence of an alien civilization.
Has anyone seen us?
What if they're not friendly?
We stick to contact protocol. No use of deadly force unless hostile intent is clear.
Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Keep yourself up, Liam. Keep yourself up. Oh, whoa. Freakish arm movements. I love it. Wow. I just met him. All that from a lightning strike.
Acceleration increasing.
No kidding!
Your jump jet is malfunctioning.
Yeah.
Get it working!
Sam is
Approaching
Captain
terminal
Obvious.
velocity.
Sam!
What? Captain Obvious. Boom. Ow. 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 Oh, that hurt. That arm thing can do everything. Reflection on the helmet was weird. I don't know what it's reflecting. I guess maybe it was what was behind her. That's a nice shot. I like that. That's pretty. I mean, come on, you can't complain about that. Floating rocks, weird tentacle plants, some lightning.
This is Ryder. Come in. Hyperion! Sam! Anyone there?
Save your breath, Ryder. Sam's offline. Comlink's trashed. I'm surprised we aren't too.
Did that really happen? Yeah, no, we're gonna ask any survivors. We're gonna be serious.
I don't know. It was all a blur. Shuttle split in two. This is like some nightmare.
Yeah, no, she was there. She knows.
No way this is home.
Wow. You may not have a choice. You might stay living here forever.
See if anyone else is alive. Come on.
Woo. I mean, that's
Ryder,
just pretty.
How's your survival training?
I've seen my share of troubles. Nothing crazy, but...
Well, crazy just found us. Those rocks out there are floating.
Yeah, I know.
Terra Incognita.
They're floating. Liam's gonna mention that, like...
Some of these plants look like tentacles.
Yeah.
Is the water here even water?
I feel like Liam's a little high. Those plants look like tentacles. Alright, so I'm going to take a break here. If you've enjoyed this so far, please be quiet. Be quiet, Liam. If you've enjoyed this so far, please like this and maybe even subscribe. I'm going to keep playing this game. Going to add some other games in. As you'll see from the channel, I also do some live streaming with my son, Kid Cat Gamer, and we do some Plants vs. Zombies and Castle Crashers and stuff. So if you like that kind of stuff and want to get more, please tune in, subscribe, like, all that jazz. All right, thanks for watching, everybody.